The partial solar eclipse occurring on 29th of March 2025 is about a tremendous burst of power or energy that is available to us. We anyways know that eclipses, be it a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, it is about portals of high energy that are available to us to manifest something new, to create something new, or to bring to a closure or destroy something that we do not require in our life or something that has run its course. So guys, we are going to discuss in this short video about how important this partial solar eclipse is going to be in our lives. Okay, but before that, I want to request you to like and subscribe to my channel, because here we talk about astrology, Akashic records, Reiki, or any other occult system in the most simplest of ways, in the ways that a common man can understand. We do not need to be an astrologer or an occultist to know the details of it. I try to explain it in as simple language as I can, and that's exactly what I'm going to try and do today also. Also, I would like to inform that I am going to start an astrology course. This will be beginning in April. It's a 3 months astrology course where you will be learning about the grahas, the houses, the significations, and how does a planet behave in each and every house. A little bit about dasha system, and yes, you might start understanding your own self a little bit more once you start applying your knowledge to your own birth chart. So for enrolling, you can kind of write down in the comment section, or there is a number given below. There's my website. You can always log on to my website and send me a message, and then we can get on with it. The seats are limited because I kind of do not crowd my classes, and I love to have a one-on-one interaction also. Okay, so let's get on with it. This partial solar eclipse is coming at a very vital moment, because even on 29th of March, Saturn is going to shift from Aquarius to its completion, that is in Pisces, because Pisces is the final zodiac sign where it is also called as the moksha sthan. So it is going to come to a place where it is going to say, okay, I've completed the entire karmic journey. I have reminded people in every area of their life what is it that they need to look at, what is it that they need to clean up, or kind of fine tune themselves about. And now I think I have finished a journey, and now it's my resting time, basically doing giving it a final touch. Okay, now when we are talking about solar eclipse, the partial solar eclipse occurring during the same time, we are actually talking about the 9 grahas, out of which 7 are directly involved and 2 of them are indirectly involved. So in a way, you can say the entire planetary system, the one which our Vedic astrology recognizes, each and every planet, graha, is involved in it. And that is why it is going to change us at a lot of different levels. When we talk about a sun, when we talk about the sun, we talk about our atma. When we talk about Mercury, we are talking about a communication. Mercury anyway is retrograde, and so is Venus. So when we talk about Venus, we talk about our relationships, about art, about luxuries, about how we feel about having a certain car or a certain type of a house, right? And then when we talk about the shift in Saturn, we are talking about hard work, about our value system, about our karmic journey. So when we are talking so many planets, and as I said, 7 are directly involved and 2 are indirectly involved. So every planet is going to show us a certain mirror. And so it's very important that during this time we are centered. And if we go a little deeper, because as they say, the finer details are the ones that matter the most. So we will look up the nakshatras in which these planets are. So Rahu, Mars, and Saturn are in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra. Now, when we talk about Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, it is like a thunderbolt, or you can say it is like the lightning in the sky. Whenever there is, whenever there are clouds and it's going to rain, suddenly a flash of lightning occurs and it disappears. So it's like a sudden thing that happens, a sudden transformation that we are there. It can show up in your life as a sudden burst of intuition where you feel, oh my God, I should have done this. I should have not done this. I should have gone here. Or let me just take a risk. Let me just follow my instinct and let me do this and see. because I have a hunch, I have a gut feeling, or suddenly, the entire illusion of what was in front of you, suddenly the other person or the person in front of you will do something or say something, and then, you will be able to cut through the layers of illusion or Maya and see the truth of the situation. So, Purva Bhadrapada is all about this, coming to know immediately. It is about moving towards spirituality. It's going to give you a push towards spiritualism and, help you to kind of think independently and in a way that will be very beneficial for the society. Well, I have it in my small book, what all I want to talk about, and I'm referring it again so that I don't forget anything, what all I have been wanting to share. Another important thing about Purva Bhadrapada is that its deity is Ajay Ekpada, which is one of the 11 Rudris. Now, when we talk about Rudra, that is a form of Shiva. Rudra is Shiva, and there are 11 forms of Shiva. So, one of the 11 Rudris is Ajay Ekavad. Now, I'm not going to go in the details, but when we look at the illustration of Ajay Ekapada, it's about, the Rudra or this form of Shiva standing on one leg and holding up the entire universe. So there is a belief, and it has been written in the scriptures that Ajay Kapada is holding the universe on and is standing on one leg, right? So it gives you a sense of strength, a sense of commitment, a responsibility that this is something that I have to do. I have to take it through, right? So this attitude will come into you. You will be very focused, very clear. And I'm sure there is a मुहावरा, as they say in Hindi, कि मैं एक टांग पे खड़ी थी या एक टांग पे मैं खड़ा था और मैंने ये काम किया. So what does it mean? It means that I'm committed to doing this, and even if it takes all of my strength, all of the time, energy that I have to do this, I will take it through. So this is the energy that you are going to have and portray and actually embody. Now, this nakshatra, Purva Bhadrapada, is a nakshatra of Jupiter. So we all know that Jupiter is about wisdom, about expansion. It's about knowledge, right? So whatever is going to happen in a very positive way, in the right direction. So there's nothing really to worry that, if even if you think that, oh my God, I want to just take this chance, it's not going to go in a negative way. It's going to do something good for you. It's going to bring you some great insights, or something great is going to be revealed to you. Now let us look at Sun, Mercury, and Venus. These three are in Uttar Bhadrapad. Now, Uttar Bhadrapada is a very positive sign, and basically it is a nakshatra of change. But this is not like the thunderbolt. This is about a gradual, a slow change, but a very sure change. So it's like slow and steady wins the race. It's, something like that. So, this is like slowly and slowly you want to chip off, chip off, chip off, chip off the wood every day so that the masterpiece is built over time. So you see, both the nakshatras are about change. And in fact, if you look at the symbolism of Uttar Bhadrapada, it is about the back legs of a funeral cot. Okay, so it's about ending of a cycle and beginning of a new cycle. So you see, this is again about change. So both these nakshatras are about change. Purva Bhadrapad is about sudden transformation, sudden flash of insight, or something happening, in a split of a second. While Uttar Bhadrapad is about slowly and steadily moving towards change. It's about, seeing that this change is coming, experiencing it, and, chewing over it, munching over it, and then actually, embodying it and moving ahead with it. Now, as I said, the deity of Purva Bhadrapad was Ajay Ekpada, and now here the deity is Ahir Budhanya. So both the deities are going to help you to embody the change, to move ahead with the change. So do not resist the change. If you feel at this time that no, you do not really want to mix up with people, you want to just be with yourself and in your own zone, please do that. Just listen to your instinct, because the energies are so strong that they are going to guide you, they are going to help you so that you are able to, you know bring about that change in your own self, in your mind, in your heart, in your body, whatever you think for yourself, very gently and gradually. Now, here are some of the remedies or some things that you can do so that the change becomes much more soul satisfying and you are able to take part in it and not get swayed by energies, because there are certain nakshatras, I'm not going to the details, but then there are certain nakshatras who might be feeling very heavy, especially the Saturn nakshatras. They might be feeling very heavy, maybe a headache, or they feel ki, okay, enough is enough, bahut ho gaya, I want to just leave this and go here and there and do this and that. So uh, energy is बहुत strong है, especially because lunar eclipse has also just gone and this partial solar eclipse is coming. But just look at the beauty. When the universe is readying you for a change, it readies you gradually. And if you look back from December, we are going through little bit and little bit and little bit of change. And now this entire 2025, we know there are going to be four eclipses and also change of major planets. See, Saturn is going to change on 29 March, that is that very day. Then there is a shift of Rahu Ketu, and then there is the shift of Jupiter. So these three major shifts are going to happen. So you can say in a way 2025 is a year of shift, and rightly so, because see, Saturn, the Kanfal Data, is coming into Pisces. It is completing an entire journey. So yes, we are in this space and energy of change. So all we can do is maybe help ourselves change, allow ourselves to move ahead. Whatever needs to move away needs to move away. Whatever new thought process has to be embraced, that has to be embraced. So here are a few things. You can call them remedies. I call them helpers because I love mantras and I feel mantras have tremendous power. That is that vibration when you chant the mantras that actually helps you in a lot of things. So what you need to do is be centered. And since we just saw that the energy here is of Rudras and about Shiva, we all know that when we talk about Shiva, we are talking about finishing of something and creating something, right? So right now, during the partial solar eclipse, Shiva is the deity who is going to help us uh, bring closure and also move ahead. So chant any Shiva mantra. The best one, of course, is Shiv Gayatri mantra, or you can also listen to chants of Shiva Sahasranam. Just like there is a Vishnu Sahasranama, there is Shiva Sahasranama. You can always go on YouTube, you can go on Spotify, and you can choose, because there is from Link Purana also, and there are other Puranas also which have uh, written down the Shiv Sahasranama. You can chant them. If you feel that no, this is something too much for you, just keep on chanting Om Namah Shivaya, or you can definitely chant Om Batuk Bhairav Namaha, or chant any Bhairav mantra. Basically, when we talk about Rudra, we are talking about the angry form of Shiva, or the angry form of Rudra, because here the energy is of destroying, and once that thing, whatever is the past or whatever needs to be destroyed, is destroyed, then we create, right? So we need very strong energies here. So Shiva is that energy which can help you. And as I said, here we have the energy of the Rudra in Purva Bhadrapada, which is also like a lightning, a thunderbolt. And then there is Uttar Bhadrapada, which is about, a gradual change, but a decided change, something very solid. So chant Shiva mantra, and I'm sure in the next few months you are going to see how beautifully you've shifted and the path has become easier. So do follow the channel for many more such easy explanations of what exactly astrology is and how astrology and our life are so intricately woven.